They've witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, survived asteroid impacts that wiped out dinosaurs, endured ice ages that froze continents solid. By every law of biology, they should be extinct, yet here they are defying death itself. Tonight, 8 creatures that conquered extinction, living fossils that have unlocked evolution's deepest secret. Stay until number 1. Scientists discovered a creature that literally cannot die. Earth has experienced 5 mass extinction events: the asteroid that killed dinosaurs, the ice age that froze the planet, volcanic eruptions that poisoned the atmosphere for millennia. Each event eliminated 75–90% of all life on Earth. Yet some creatures didn't just survive, they thrived. They watched entire evolutionary trees vanish while they remained unchanged for hundreds of millions of years. These aren't just old animals, they're biological time machines that have cracked the code of longevity. Some live for centuries, others for millennia, and one has achieved something science thought impossible. Tonight, we explore the creatures that conquered time itself. Their secrets could revolutionize our understanding of life and death. Asterisk, starting with giants that remember empires. Number 8. Aldabra giant tortoise, the creature that remembers Napoleon. The Aldabra giant tortoise lives on remote islands in the Indian Ocean, some reaching over 200 years old. These living monuments have witnessed the entire span of modern human history. Jonathan, the world's oldest known land animal, hatched around 1832. He's lived through the American Civil War, both world wars, the moon landing, and the digital age. At 190+ years old, he's still alive today, outliving 30 generations of humans. Their longevity comes from an impossibly slow metabolism, heart rates of just 5–10 beats per minute, body temperatures that barely fluctuate. They've essentially slowed time to a crawl, aging at rates that seem supernatural to short-lived humans. Recent studies reveal their cells suffer almost no oxidative damage, the primary cause of aging in most animals. They've evolved perfect cellular maintenance systems that repair DNA faster than time can damage it. But remembering human history is nothing compared to witnessing the age of dinosaurs. Number 7. Tuatara, New Zealand's 200-million-year-old survivor. The tuatara isn't actually a lizard. It's the sole survivor of an ancient reptile order that ruled Earth 200 million years ago. When dinosaurs emerged, tuataras were already ancient. They survived the asteroid impact that killed dinosaurs, endured the ice ages, watched mammals evolve from tiny shrews into humans, all while remaining essentially unchanged for 200 million years. Tuataras possess a literal third eye, a primitive photosensitive organ that detects shadows and seasonal changes. This ancient navigation system helped them survive when more advanced reptiles perished. Their secret is evolutionary perfection. They found a biological formula that works and never deviated. While other species chased complexity, tuataras mastered simplicity. Ancient reptiles witnessed deep time, but some mammals have conquered the centuries. Number 6. Bowhead whale asterisk, the mammal that outlives human civilizations. Bowhead whales inhabit the Arctic Ocean, some living over 200 years. These giants have been swimming polar waters since before the American Revolution, witnessing the entire industrial age from beneath the ice. In 2007, Alaskan hunters found 19th-century harpoon tips embedded in bowhead whale flesh. The whales had been carrying these metal fragments for over 130 years, living proof of encounters with long-dead whalers. Bowheads possess extraordinary resistance to cancer and age-related diseases. Their cells contain enhanced DNA repair genes and tumor suppression mechanisms that prevent the cellular damage that kills most large mammals. They sing songs that last for hours, passed down through generations for centuries. Some whale songs may contain information that predates written human history, encoded in frequencies we're only beginning to understand. Marine mammals remember centuries, but some invertebrates remember millennia. Number 5. Ocean quahog clam asterisk, the creature that lived through the dark ages. Ocean quahog clams live on the Atlantic Ocean floor, filtering water through shells that can survive for over 500 years. The oldest recorded specimen, nicknamed Ming, was 507 years old when scientists accidentally killed it in 2006. Ming hatched in 1499, 2 years before Columbus reached the Americas. This clam witnessed the rise and fall of entire empires while motionless on the seafloor, filtering plankton and growing microscopic shell layers. Ming survived the Little Ice Age, the Black Death, the Renaissance, 2 world wars, and the Space Age. It lived through 20 generations of humans while never moving more than a few feet from its birthplace. Quahog longevity comes from metabolic near hibernation. Their cellular processes operate so slowly that aging essentially stops. They achieve biological time dilation through evolutionary minimalism. Simple clams live for centuries, but some creatures live for millennia. Number 4. Glass sponge asterisk, Earth's oldest living animal. Glass sponges form reef structures on deep ocean floors, some specimens estimated at over 15,000 years old. These silicate skeletons have been growing continuously since the last ice age. The Hexactinolida class includes individual sponges that began growing before human agriculture existed. They've survived climate changes that reshaped continents while anchored to the same spot on the ocean floor. Glass sponges build internal skeletons from pure silica, creating structures stronger than concrete. Their cells regenerate continuously but never age, maintaining perfect biological architecture for thousands of years. These living glass cities have existed longer than recorded human history. They represent biological immortality through architectural perfection, creatures that became living buildings. Ancient structures endure millennia, but some predators have conquered centuries of hunting. Number 3. Greenland shark asterisk, the predator older than Shakespeare. Greenland sharks patrol Arctic and North Atlantic waters at depths up to 7,000 feet. These ancient predators can live over 500 years, making them among the longest-lived vertebrates on Earth. Radiocarbon dating of eye lens proteins reveals some living Greenland sharks were born in the 1600s. These creatures were hunting Arctic seals before Newton discovered gravity, before America was colonized. They grow only 1 centimeter per year and don't reach sexual maturity until 150-plus years old. This glacial development allows them to survive Arctic conditions that would kill faster-living species. Greenland sharks survive through metabolic efficiency that borders on suspended animation. Cold Arctic waters slow their cellular processes to near hibernation levels, essentially freezing them in biological time. Arctic predators conquer centuries, but some microscopic creatures conquer the impossible. Number 2. Tardigrade, the creature that survived in space. Tardigrades, also called water bears, are microscopic animals that have achieved biological invincibility. They survive conditions that would instantly kill every other known life form on Earth. In 2007, European Space Agency experiments exposed tardigrades to the vacuum of space for 10 days. No atmosphere, cosmic radiation, absolute zero temperatures. They not only survived, they reproduced afterward. Tardigrades survive temperatures from -458 degrees F to 300 degrees F, radiation levels 1,000 times higher than lethal human doses, and pressure 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trenches. They represent evolution's ultimate survival mechanism. Their secret is cryptobiosis, the ability to essentially die and resurrect. They expel all water, shut down all metabolic processes, and enter a state indistinguishable from death. Decades later, they can be revived with a single drop of water. Microscopic invincibility conquers all conditions, but biological immortality conquers death itself. Number 1. The Immortals asterisk, creatures that literally cannot die of old age. 2 creatures on Earth have achieved true biological immortality: Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish, and Hydra, the freshwater polyp. They represent evolution's ultimate victory over death. Turritopsis dohrnii was discovered by accident in the 1990s when researchers noticed aquarium specimens revering their aging process. Adults transform back into juvenile polyps, essentially rewinding their biological clocks to zero. When faced with physical damage, starvation, or old age, Turritopsis triggers cellular transdifferentiation, converting mature cells back into stem cells. It's biological time travel, returning to childhood at the cellular level. Hydra achieves immortality through perfect cellular maintenance. Every cell in its body is replaced every 20 days through continuous regeneration. It's like a biological ship of Theseus, constantly rebuilding itself with perfect precision. Hydra specimens have been maintained in laboratories for over 300 years with no signs of aging or death from natural causes. They represent biological maintenance perfected, living proof that death is not inevitable. Scientists study these immortal creatures, hoping to unlock longevity secrets for humans. Their cellular mechanisms could revolutionize medicine, potentially extending human lifespans by centuries. 2 creatures, 2 pathways to immortality. Evolution's ultimate answers to death itself. In a universe where everything dies, they chose to live forever. 8 creatures, 8 strategies for conquering extinction. 8 lessons in biological immortality. While countless species vanished into fossil records, these survivors found ways to transcend the rules of life and death. They've witnessed the rise and fall of entire evolutionary epochs. Today, scientists study their secrets, hopping to extend human lifespans, slow metabolism from tortoises, DNA repair from whales, cellular regeneration from jellyfish and hydra. As Earth faces its 6th mass extinction, these ancient survivors offer hope. If life can find ways to persist for millions of years, perhaps there are solutions to our current biological crises. Which immortal creature amazed you most? The jellyfish that reverses aging, the shark older than Shakespeare, the clam that witnessed Columbus. Drop your thoughts below. These creatures have conquered death itself. Their secrets might be the key to humanity's future.